Hello guys, I hope you're all doing well. Today we're going to be doing a review and 2-day wear test on the Essence Keep Me Covered Long Lasting Foundation and Concealer. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Val. We talk beauty and hair on this channel, reviews, comparisons, tutorials, and all that. So if that sounds like fun, make sure to subscribe. Just to go over the products a bit, they do claim to be long lasting, transfer, and waterproof. So I'm really excited to put these to the test. Medium to high coverage, so I guess it's buildable. Natural finish, and it claims to wear up to 16 hours. I'm not going to wear it for 16 hours today because I'm going without a primer today to see how that works. Free of fragrance, alcohol, oil, and parabens. I love when things are free of fragrance. It is cruelty free and vegan. The foundation comes in 20 shades, but it is really disappointing. It's basically an array of light to medium colors and then 1 or 2 deeper shades. I won't even say deep because they just look like deeper shades. They can definitely do better. Concealer is the same. They have 10 shades available, but it's really not a wide array. It does say 1 pump for light coverage, 2 to 3 for full coverage. 2 pumps on the back of my hand. I'm gonna do one side with a brush, one side with a sponge. It's looking a little light for me, but we'll see how it goes. I'm using stippling motions. All right, as you can see, I got pretty good coverage. The color's a little off, but we'll see if it oxidizes. I'm doing 2 pumps on this side. I always prefer the look that the sponge gives. It gave me better coverage with a brush, however, it does look like it's kind of sitting on top. The side with the sponge, it looks like it melted into the skin. So I'm just gonna try and even everything out with a sponge. I can see all the lines. It kind of settled into all the texture on my skin. By itself, it doesn't seem to be textured skin friendly. Blending the concealer in with a sponge, and I think we got a match for the concealer at least. Kind of like a peachy tone. So the concealer I actually like. It is like a medium coverage. Doesn't feel drying so far, but not particularly hydrating either. Seems to be kind of like a neutral color. All right, I'm back with a full face. Everything blended just fine on top. I used this Kiko Milano stick, and I did do like lines. I didn't see any patchiness as I blended it out, and I used stippling motions with a brush for that. I did use a cream blush as well, and I did not see any lifting of the foundation. However, I am seeing some settling in my pores and in my fine lines. We are gonna see how long this wears. It is now 2:34. Back for the last check-in of the night. It is now 8:24 p.m. I would say I got 6.5 hours of wear, but wearing it for longer isn't going to make it look better. Right after application, you could see that it was sinking into my pores, so that kind of transition throughout the day wasn't looking any better, and it faded on the cheek area where I built up most of the coverage. It looks like it broke apart on the chin area, and you can still see cakiness on my nose area. Not good things, but I am hopeful for day 2. I did get a darker shade to see if that's why you can see more texture, because sometimes when the shade is off, it can tend to accentuate everything that you have going on your face. My under eyes don't really look bad, although it's an okay concealer. I feel like the coverage is medium, and that is what it claims, but it's not blowing my mind, honestly. Back for day 2 of trying out this foundation. It's his last chance. I do have the Essence Poreless Partner Primer to try along with it. I have my skincare already. It's got a slight pink tint to it. A little bit about the primer. It says mattifying and blurring. Won't clog pores with niacinamide. I actually use a niacinamide serum every single day for even and smooth looking skin without clogging pores. It feels really nice, kind of cooling. All right, we're gonna let that settle in for a little bit. This one is in 70 warm shell. The other one was 40. Oh, this shade is a lot better, although kind of looks yellow. Sometimes I can get away with yellow. It really depends on whether it oxidizes or not. It's kind of staying at medium coverage. Going in with the concealer. I do like the shade of this one. I wouldn't use it for blemishes though. I think it looks good. Did this to blend out the foundation on my chin, and it rolled off. Literally rolled off. And there's a patch without foundation. What is happening? I shouldn't be having this issue using a primer from the brand, right? Am I crazy? It's now 7:19 a.m. Just finished my makeup. I used a cream contour, cream blush, and a powder bronzer. The pore minimizing primer helped a bit, but I find that the foundation is still accentuating texture on my cheek area. I also lost some coverage right here, even though I was patting in my products instead of buffing. Just looks a bit cakey. My forehead looks the same as earlier. I tried to blend out the foundation on my fine lines and it just ends up removing it. Also noticed that I lost some coverage in my chin area, like in weird patches, as well as where it rolled off. I'm gonna finish this wear test. I'm gonna finish it. We'll see how it looks at the end of the day, but honestly, so far, I'm not loving it. We're back. It is now about 2:20, so 7 hours of wear, I would say. I don't think I'm wearing this till the end of the day. I had such a hard time applying it without a primer. Also had issues applying it with a primer, so I just can't recommend it if you have dry textured skin. The concealer, however, I think it's good if you like medium coverage. For my personal preference, I like a little bit more coverage because I don't really sleep well. So if I use concealer, if I go through the trouble, I need something that'll cover everything. So those are my thoughts on the Essence Keep Me Covered products. If you found this video helpful, make sure to share it. And if you have any requests, leave them in the comments down below. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.